Hi, my name is Sheri Brown. I was diagnosed with MS in 2000, and I've been on numerous types of medications and things to try to help me to have energy during the day and to help with the daily struggles that an MS patient has. For many years, I've searched for things and nothing has really made a big difference for me. The past year and a half, I've really struggled. It has spread to both sides of the brain, and I got to a point where I was coming in after work, almost crawling into bed, just so exhausted. I've got grandchildren, and I had no energy to spend with them. My husband would babysit them by himself, and I'd be at home in bed asleep. I was not cooking at night, and I always loved to cook and work around the house, and I've always had a lot of energy, and I just got to a point where I was functioning just enough to get to work and home and then pass out at home. And so in September, in still searching for some different things that might help me, I came across Pure. Whitney is a person that I had started talking to, and so I decided to try Pure. And my daughter, who's a registered dietitian, she is so careful about what I take, and I showed her some of the labels, and she was so impressed with them, especially the daily build. She was like, "Mom, this is an all-inclusive vitamin. It's people pay hundreds of dollars a month to buy all the different ones, and this one is just a really good all-inclusive." She loved the Goyen. She just started looking at the labels and said, give it a try. I took the information to my neurologist. At that point, about the month before, my motor skills and gait had really decreased, and he had started me on another medication. He said, "I really don't want to start you on something else," but he started me on something else to try to help that. So I took those labels and showed him, and he was like, "Yeah, give it a try." Well, I went back to my next appointment I believe it was about 6 weeks later, and after starting Pure, and my gait and motor skills had improved a point on his scale. And he was like, "Oh my goodness." He was like, "Keep doing that, so let's see where it goes and let's see what we can do with that." So I have continued. Like I said, I ordered my first set September 30th. I have a really good regimen of the organic sulfur, which helps with the pain in my feet and joints and things that, I have through the MS. I suffer from horrific cramps where my feet cramp up, my legs cramp up. I started taking the calcium MK. I have very, very few cramps now. Very few. I am so excited because even this summer, my husband had to get me out of the swimming pool because both legs and feet cramped up so bad I couldn't get out. So it's really made a difference on that. Also, I take the Goyen and the energy, and I take the basics for sure, the cleanse, and all of those things. I just seem to feel so much better. And every time I have a really good friend that has MS in the Dallas area, and every time I try to tell her, I see a message on her Facebook about how much pain she's in and how tired she is, and I keep telling her, please, just give it a try. I mean, that's all you have to do. Give it a try. It's helped so many of my friends. I've just got a lot of people that are trying it and just are so impressed with it. But it's really made a difference with my MS. I'm hoping when I go to my next appointment, maybe we can get off of some of the medications that are like daily things to help me with energy, to help me. And I know I won't ever get off that MS medication. I know that, but because we've got to keep it under control. But the things that help me on a daily basis just function. There are certain things, with Pure that I think can replace those prescription meds. And I feel like I'm just putting healthier stuff in my body. I just feel so much better. And people at work, my family have all been like, "Oh my gosh, you're like the old Sheri again. You have your personality back. You're not just this rundown person that's fallen into bed every day." So I'm beginning to live life again and enjoy life again. And I highly recommend the Pure products. If you want to ask me any more questions about what I do or what it's done for me, just send me a message. I would be happy to talk to you. But I wish you well. If you decide to join Pure, I hope that it does as much for you as it does for me. So thanks for listening to my little tidbit about Pure, and I wish you health and wealth in the future. Bye.